Hello, 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 hello. Mic check. Mic check, mic check. Okay. I can see the stream is up. Let me just see if I have quality. For some reason, I'm only getting 1080p. I tried to use, but that's fine. Okay, people. Yeah, the stream for today is simple. Just have to survive today. Let me turn on my bot. Don't I have the... There should be blogs. No. Stream assistant, yeah. Bot. Yes. And we say main.go. Oh, video ID. I didn't copy it yet. Idiot. Idiot. I'm sure the first time is going to take the previous URL it has. That needs to be fixed. Yep. Still taking the previous URL for some reason. I would like to fix that first. In the main function, ID, video ID, no. Are we using it for somewhere? And server IP, and then we have Chrome started. We say this VID, and it should if it's prod, this is what it needs to do. Even if in dev, it can just take the same thing. No worries in that. And then the command will be executed. We see that node.js function, and let's see the node version. Something is terribly wrong here. Still pointing to the previous URL. Video ID. It is a video ID, yeah. If this is here, matching it console log. Node logs. By just having this, we can make sure that whatever console logs we are seeing, we can understand that okay, it's from Node.js, not from Golang. I do not see Node.js logs anytime here. So where is that print statement where we get the URL? Get video, get stream URL. Where is this getting executed? Oh, this is the problem. Instead of this, we need to use the VID. Oh, yeah, this is fine. If I remove this, stream video ID. So this, take this, that's fine. And then we have the rest. The rest of them should be working fine. Okay. We see the bot here. Then all we have to do is go to the main. And we should be calling a function. Where is readme? Yeah, here is readme. Go build bot main. Okay. Can take some time. Yep, that's done. So now let's trigger it. Obviously it will be asking for the video ID. I go to Firefox. I go YouTube. Then I take my video ID. I go YouTube from here to here. Then I take my video ID. After a while, it would just, it's basically waiting for Node.js script to turn on and send that video ID to the backend and then pull that information. Welcome to the stream. I'm so sorry I didn't really read your chats because this chat window which I use is not working. Now it looks like it's just worked. Yep, I do read chat, Mr. Victus. Welcome to the stream. So this is the chat window I normally use, and it couldn't open it up because of it's pointing to the previous chat, or we can say the last YouTube stream. That was a problem that has been fixed. Yeah, today we are mostly doing debugging stuff which things were not working before. I would like to fix those. Welcome to the stream, Victus. If you don't mind, can you send another message so that I can have your account in my database? It is a bit crucial if you ask me. Let me put my headphones. Oh, someone liked my stream. Thank you so much. Okay. So now what are we doing today? I would like to add a acknowledgement for my viewer base. That's what I would like to do. Tasks. No, not this one. Bring it till here. Tasks. Allow read commands. What are those? Allow read commands. And kind of forgot what are those. Need to acknowledge users, so this is really important. So let's try to work with that. Stream assistant. So alerts. First, obviously, the backend needs to be compatible to store users' acknowledgements. So inside static, we don't need static. Stream database, user database. Obviously, there is nothing here. Database.go. Okay. And here we see user. Here we also enter. What is it called? Acknowledgement. Should there be an easier name than this? Acknowledge. We can say acknowledgements, and it should be a map of integers. basically, yeah, it should be just a plain string. That's what I'm expecting. Other than that, when is it added? I don't think it's really necessary. When is it added? Yeah, that's fine. Okay, so insert user. Thanks for the like. Oh, sorry, that's for the respect. My bad. Okay, that means I need to initialize it first. Okay. It's a map? Did I save it as a map? No, it's a string array. Do we have to send it? Okay, looks like it. Okay, yeah, that's fine. Update user, we basically set whatever user acknowledgements we have. Thing I know. There are, we can ignore all these. So I need to clean up this acknowledgements. If the user doesn't have those acknowledgements, I don't want that to be missing up. So let's copy the database file we have. I have a file in, or maybe I can do this. I can like log into my Google Drive and fetch it myself. Stream, and inside this I have the user database 21st. Shouldn't that trigger every day? Download. Okay. Oh, probably it's being triggered, but it's not being updated. Video processor, and I go here, alerts, and we see there are two database files here. What is stream database and what is user database? Probably I try to do something with the stream, URL based. Okay, acknowledgements. Okay, and here we can just try running it. Go run main.go. We have that, and I'm sure we can just fire this up with our front end. So this is the app I normally use. So we change the database from this one to, where is the wheat? Can't see anything here. Probably need to increase the brightness of my monitor. So we have constants here, and the base URL is 120 terminal IP config 129. Have all these. Did it update already? Looks like it. Okay. So I have these the moment I open this. What kind of acknowledgements I have? all users. I have these. Do anyone have acknowledgements? Yes. It's null instead of an empty array. That's fine. Set user acknowledge is URL plus set user acknowledgement. That's fine. This is the same API call we are using. Main.go, and do we have like what path? Okay. Routes API app dot put set user acknowledgement, basic auth, handle user acknowledgement, and in here we see this function handle user acknowledgement. That's the one. And what it needs to do, take the payload, payload dot acknowledgements equals to what? No, go dump dot dump payload. Same like this, we have user add acknowledgement payload structure. This is the user ID which has the rest of the user information. I don't think we need that. Just user ID, and we see new acknowledgement, and inside here I think it needs to be small n. We can keep it as capital. Inside API I can set this one. I'm seeing an error somewhere. Oh, do we have to return something? And see acknowledgement as successfully set. Fine. ls air. Hey, so far so good. Keyword gif URL http calculate. Yeah, these are expected. Let's see what will happen. Thanks for the like. Welcome to the stream. Whoever liked my stream, thank you so much. And user acknowledgement, I have called it somewhere here, and we need basic authentication. So something like this. Thanks for the like again. I'm going to call you Tim Tata, or we can say Minicraft Tim Tata. Tata, welcome to the stream. You seem new to my channel. Hey, first comment. Are you watching my streams, or did you change your name before? Thanks for 4 likes. Welcome to the stream, Jamin. And it'll set user acknowledgement. Here what we need to do is take a string, but I would like to first set up a print statement. That's it. So I click this username. Instead of edit points, it needs to show something else. Yeah, in here we need to have acknowledgements. Is it acknowledgements or acknowledgement? It's acknowledgements, okay, which is basically a string array. Come on, dude. What's up, people? Welcome to the stream. Anyone has any things to say? Is my audio working fine? I changed the camera settings a little bit. Looks different, but it's much more higher quality from my face. I decreased the ISO a lot so that we can see much more high quality. I can increase the ISO so that it brights up my face, but I think that's the natural look I have. So back to gaming. You see the acknowledgements. So far so good. So instead of just directly modifying the points, I would like to set up another model for this. I don't know which model is. It's all users and then we have some other model, or is it that's it? All users. Okay. Open model, set new points. Where is the model? Input password. Search by username. Okay, model. This is points model. And instead of points model, we see acknowledgement model. Acknowledgement for let it have it some template. I won't need it still is going to be a selected user. Let's say cancel and acknowledge. That's fine. Close acknowledgement. There should be something. Where is open model user? Okay, that's selected user. And instead of the moment I open the model, it's directly taking the points. Maybe I need to change it to once we open it. Need to have, maybe I can have another icon over here. Instead of the entire model, we can have a few more options. Maybe that's a lot better option idea. We no longer click the entire component. We just click the we would have like few icons here. Let's say buttons, edit points, button, acknowledge. Yep, those are the fine. And then we see open model and user model type. We set like model types, and that should be user model types. I need to have it somewhere, but I don't know which one to create for. Export enum, or instead of enum I would say const user model types, going to be edit points, and then it's going to acknowledge. These are the one I have as const. Those are so far so good. Export. Then in all users, all we have to do is import this one. Don't we have a type? Or maybe put type. Okay, now we have a model type. All we have to do is inside 0 we say model type edit types. So far so good. And yep, that's it. Oh, I might need to change it to enum then. I think I can use as const for sure. So instead of doing all that, we don't necessarily give a type. We don't do that anymore here, and it should be How can I use it as a type? What? I am exceeded my premium requests. That's bad. Thanks for the like, whoever liked my streams. Just put some messages so that I can have you guys in the database. Why does it say Ranchi? Welcome to the stream. You seem new. Rachi, sorry, my bad. I'm doing good. It's just I wasn't really feeling anything like motivated. It was my bad decision. Thanks for the like. So I came to my desk to start my stream at 8:55, and as you can see, I didn't really start my stream until 10:30. I got an email about a job position, and I jumped into LinkedIn. I just kept scrolling, and that gave me a little bit of depression. I feel bad for myself. I started comparing with others. Yeah, I didn't really feeling any motivated. Then I wanted to play a game, but I recalled there are small things to work on. I don't mind coding when I feel bad. I just wanted to, don't overthink much. Just Maverick Sentinel. Welcome to the stream, Maverick Sentinel. If you know me, if you are my old subscriber, I would request you to reveal your original name so that I can understand that it's you. If you change your name, and there is no way I can track you. It says I've crossed my. Okay, that's fine. How can I use it as a type? I want it more like an enum, less of a type. Type of, okay. Use key of type of to create a type, then use a value of to get, oh, whoa, 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 whoa. That's too much. I just wanted to have an alternate for enum. I heard enums are bad in TypeScript, but I don't really know a reason why they are. Current pattern, const assertion compared to a traditional enum. Benefits: no pre-shakeable, unused values can be eliminated by bundlers. You need to have 100 points. Sentinel. How many do you have? You only have, yeah, you only messaged me once, so you only have 1 point. Case, okay. Your approach is actually considered as a modern practice for TypeScript. The type assertion gives you all benefits of enum without potential downsides. Yeah, okay. But I cannot use it as a type. So it is basically, what is it? Type. Either going to be this. Okay, and inside here it should be user types. Cannot be used as a value because it was importing using import type. It was imported here. I cannot use that, or what? Fix the errors. I'm just trying to find an alternate for enums. Import error. You're importing as a type, but it should. Oh, okay. Yeah, my bad. Okay. Yeah. How can I cancel it? Okay, let's cancel. Undo. So this is the issues. Just remove it for now. Then we should be seeing type here. Fine. inside we should be seeing this one. Yep, now that's solved. Okay, so based on these we need to set the properties of check acknowledgement or what. Click. What is the current functionality of what we have here? Edit points, we see the function and I see the cancel button. What does cancel button do at this point? Close model. Yeah, just call the same thing, it's fine. On click cancel close model, the one I need. Yeah, this one is needed. So inside here we have save points. The same way I create another service call and it says acknowledge const acknowledge user. Yes, create user gateway ding 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 ding. Yep, that's exactly what I need. It's going to get the user ID, going to get the token, and it's going to update the state as well. But maybe we need to have acknowledgements. We need previous, or maybe we don't need. Yeah, we don't need acknowledge. We don't need that. Okay, where is the payload? I define payloads here so that I can stay consistent with backend as well as the front end. It's important. User payload. All we need is new acknowledgement, user ID and new acknowledgement. It should have the new one. Const new acknowledgement. So here acknowledge user. Probably we might need to create an input tag here. Okay, input type text acknowledgement, change set acknowledgement. Yes, is it going to be new value or new acknowledgement or acknowledgement? Oh, there is a typo. Yeah, new acknowledgement. Okay, set new acknowledgement. We have the value there, and yeah, that's it. So acknowledge user. It's going to take the new acknowledgement and sorry, and new acknowledgement. Once we have it, it's going to just send it to the payload. User acknowledged successfully. Okay, and then it needs to have whatever previously we had. If they didn't find any, then just mention as undefined, like empty array, so that we don't have any errors. This should be, it can be null. It can be null because not all previous existing ones had it. See how it works. Okay, I would like to acknowledge myself with post. Oh, that's true. Okay. I don't remember. I don't think this is the right one. Acknowledge. Yeah. Is it done? No. Failed to fetch. What went wrong here? Okay. Oh, indirection through null pointer of embedded struct. So probably new acknowledgement. This one is undefined. They have no idea. That's the main problem. So I think I know how to set it as this one. Or is this one? There should be. I'm sure there should be a. Oh yeah, right here. Okay. How can I define a null kind of a thing? This one, I think. So now we see everything's running fine. We press acknowledge. It's failed again. Why? Oh, why did it go to set user? It shouldn't go to that function. Handle set user acknowledge, and it just needs to do this. Like payload. Oh no. Yeah. It should be set payload acknowledgement payload. Yep, this is the one it needs to have. Wait and see. Ignoring all these, I press acknowledge. I got an error again. Indirectional pointer running user update user payload. Why does it have update user? This is the payload I have. New acknowledgement. Maybe I have the wrong body database user.go. Maybe I'm sending the wrong information. Should be new acknowledgement. Those are exactly what I have. So no issues in that. Timeout. Yeah. Let's see whatever we are sending in the payload. What new acknowledgement? If the letter is missing, that's fine. Now it should be all right now, hopefully. Yeah. This go routine runtime value. Where is the actual error? Oh, it's erroring out at none. Oh, it's null. Okay. C dot. How can we get the parameters payload? I need to do something like this. Payload equals to body parser. Yeah. Then maybe now I can do this. Okay, we have new changes. I press this one. Still no luck. Update user payload. Why is it still pointing to update user payload? 38. Either it didn't get it or something went wrong. This is a function handler for a put request. Print out the body. I'm not sure if I'm missing something here. Yeah. It's exactly doing what I'm doing as well. And the error starts where hate these error messages. They don't really explain anything better. The error occurs when you're trying to dump a struct that has an embedded pointer field that is null. Function is having issues with the embedded. I'm not using it anymore. So inside the API, we use this. And is it because of this? Do I have go dump here? No. And then what? What's the issue? We see set user acknowledgement, acknowledge set user acknowledgement, basic authentication handles set user acknowledgement. It's going to call this function fmt.println. Yeah, let's try that fmt.println. Triggering handle set user acknowledgement. This should do something now. This either needs to At least print something meaningful, or just received path, this one, and then we can see there is nothing being printed at all. Am I missing something? So inside the main function we have this print. Where is the print for path? Yeah, right here, received path, and then it will move to the next one. It goes to the app, and we have all these routes, and this is the one I would like to do. Maybe I'm not using a put method. Yeah, I'm using a put method, or maybe my path is wrong. Base URL slash set user acknowledgement, exactly the same. Basic authentication, and then call this function, and somewhere in the between, routes.user.go. I think it didn't get my previous one. I'm sure. I think it didn't get my previous one. Okay. I think it's it did one time. That's it. Where is air? Where is stupid air? Wait, I do not have an air configuration. And in alerts, ls. I do not have air.toml file, so obviously that would not work. Go run main.go. This was the problem. Okay, cannot use a string is a value in struct literal. Okay. Database.go. Is it, this is where we use it, or this is where we use it? I totally forgot the syntax. It's been a while. Golang struct property. Optional. This is how we provide, but how can I define in? Can I expand this, please? There's something is wrong in here. I do not understand. How can I give optional or like in TypeScript alternate, but in Go struct use pointers, but I want to provide it here. That means here this is the right syntax, but I think that's what I gave. Cannot use. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, this is the problem. String. Can I leave it to null? No. Or can I set it to null? Or how can I define nil? Nil. I can set it to null, but I cannot set it. How can I set it to a empty string? I didn't press G. Acknowledgement equals to empty slice, but it says it won't have it. If you already have a user instance. Quick note: if you don't actually need the, if you don't actually need it, often just simplify and make it as a slice. Well, not all users have this property, so gotta think. Optional in Go, whatever you use depends on how you want to represent. If user doesn't have acknowledgement all versus but the list is empty. 0 value is nil. So if you don't set it, it says nil. If you want it empty, just assign this one. With JSON, omit empty. If it's null, it won't appear in JSON. When you really need to distinguish, I would like to use it. So, but set empty. Oh, empty list. Not set. Probably not set. I think in this example, I would. I think I need to set nil. That's a better understanding. Either I need to set this, or I need to set a pointer for string of array. That's a valid, but we cannot set this one. Why? Because we cannot use a pointed base as a this one. It's thing is a set of all. Okay, so let's set it to null because we don't know. And it can be a null pointer, so I don't know how this would handle it, but it should see refreshing it, and we see it's not loading yet now. Oh, go run main.go. Oh, because there was an error, I think that's the reason it's unable to refresh. I understand it now. Acknowledgement, I set it as host. Acknowledge. I don't see any API request. Did I press something, or it says, oh, API key not found, my bad. Okay, so cancel. What is it called? Acknowledgement, acknowledge. And it says the API something something. This is the payload, and I found it. What's the problem here? We got a string. Oh, probably I was trying to do a JSON, stupid JSON kind of thing. Okay. Inside constants, we see app.txt. Now all users. We get a response, and inside response, why did I get an error here? It says failed to 86. Eight API gateway. So yeah, probably it's trying to respond to JSON. Okay, we don't know if it's a JSON or not. So return like response itself. Then we have to determine if it's. So it has no experiment, and we return the entire response. And once where are we calling this? Response dot. We don't really have a type for this. It's an any response for sure, and then here. Oh yeah, text. The one thing we need, and inside. Oh no! This is JSON. This is JSON. But I'm not using anything like extraordinary here anyway. Fine. For here also, but I'm curious, what will we get if I don't place this one? Post 2. Works fine, no issues. So it's just a plain thing. So now I'd like to see the user object itself, like the entirely. So once we apply this, open model user type, instead of here we say view user. Okay, that's fine. And over here, so where is the model? Yeah, on click. Let's search. I'm not doing any search. Oh, this one is sorry. Shouldn't there be an each user or something like that? Alerts, bot, front end. Okay. Put it up and then we open this one. View user. Okay. So far, good. This is type here. Then this function will take a key of user type. Well, all we need to do is like set. We don't have to set the user points here. Why are we setting it here? Okay. So if it's just a user type, so we might need to create another. Const view user async. But it's more of a. It's just a component. So return dev. I don't think we need an async here, and it would just say user and maybe an error here, and then we can just say dev acknowledgement users and dev. Fine. Points and acknowledgement. So whatever we have, joined comments. What else? Profile pic. We can have it first comment, first last scene, first video, last video. I already have it, so that's fine. See how it works out. I open this. We should not be seeing that. First of all, we should not be seeing it. When I press this one, so points model, if it's this, showing this one, and then we might need another if condition to only show that, not the other one. We press close model. We need to set this one. This one's 0. Set new acknowledgement points equals to undefined. I think we can definitely provide undefined number or undefined. So far so good. So inside here we have, this is problematic. Previous if previous.
Banky says, Tumty.
Binky, welcome to the stream. Why does it say? Yeah. Oh, you tried. Welcome to the stream, Binky. Where was your creativity there? That user. This is completely different. Okay. What's the problem here? If previous state, that's not the. That user previous state dot map. What does it say? Argument of type. What is it even talking about? New points. Oh, if it's case, then just say 0. It's going to be defined. I don't know why it's panicking that much. it's going to be defined. Const model type. Yeah, so far so good. And we open this up, that open model. We need to save set model type. Model type. Yes. To everyone or professional React dev, create states like this. Oh, I don't want to use a Redux, dude. Custom hooks also professional. Kishore, welcome to the stream. Kishore, welcome back. Yeah, probably we might need to do something like this. Is open, type close. All right. Apply this enhance. I don't know how what it's going to do, but let's see. Welcome to the stream, Kishore. I was having like zero interest today. Didn't have any motivation to do anything. I was just relaxing, sitting. I wanted to start the stream at like 9 p.m. Now it's 11:30. But I was just scrolling LinkedIn and I felt depression, sad. I felt like as if my life was not worth it anymore. So I was just laying on my bed. Then I realized, okay, we have wasted an hour. Let's maybe play a game. And then I jumped back into a game. Then I was feeling all right, so I started the stream again.
Banky Kum says, Jinkalaka laka laka tumbit taka laka taka yaka maka pokaraka maka tikaraka papa mappa yappa appa bappa 999999999999999999999999999999999.
Happy? This is a very big change. We have edit points, okay. Knowledge, okay, and we see this. This is not working, okay. We see, oh, probably the color is okay. Now I see something. Acknowledgements are 0. Oh, I didn't say LinkedIn is worse. I also wake up now and I have to start making a node project chat application. Don't really. I open LinkedIn at night, so maybe if it's too bad, I would just go to sleep. But don't open LinkedIn in the morning. Don't do that unless you are hunting for a job. Just don't do it. I wish we have a setting in LinkedIn where we can just disable the feed section or any other unnecessary section. I only want to see the job section. That's it. It feels like as if everyone is achieving in life and we are the only one who's doing absolutely nothing, which might be true. I'm not saying that others are not really achieving anything, but it's kind of demotivated. Human thoughts. To handle user, what it's doing is it's absolutely nothing. It prints the payload as it. That's it. Yeah. And then we need to update the user. Okay, now let's do it. Basically, using the user ID, we might need to get it. A user get user by user ID. Good. And then we need to call merge non. Okay, yeah, we might need to do this actually. I don't know, some send connection like, dude, ID even known. I don't even know them. I eventually makes me scroll in. I don't even do any connections anymore. I don't actually think that would work out. I just open the job sections to see if there is something new. That's it. But I accidentally just see those eye-catchy images of something, and I was like, what are they doing? I mean, it's a tough life. You have to do that, so fine. What is merge user? Why would I only have to update that field? Don't I? Can't I write a? Why? What was I trying to do here? Where did you do anything this big billion sale? Did you buy anything? Not really. Not really, dude. I'm in US, so I don't really do big billion sale. We are close to what Black Friday, but I don't think I would buy anything because I almost have everything I necessarily need. The only thing I would wanted to buy was a microphone. Show my face. So this was the one, and I got it. I absolutely don't need anything. So 2 days back I was really disappointed by my camera performance. As you can see, if you noticed in my previous streams, there was some horizontal lines going up and down constantly. I thought the lights was the issue, but no, it was the flickering rate, which my camera was set to was 50, and the lights in US were the flicker rate is 60. So that's the reason what frame rate I'm using, I couldn't get it. But now I fixed that, and I like what I'm looking at. The quality is up to the mark with same camera and same lens. So if I have to buy, I still don't think there is anything which I need to buy. Stupid thing didn't charge my phone until now. I really hate it. Let me turn on my fan. And trust me, if I need anything, it's mostly going to be smart plugs, which I order from AliExpress anyway. They are the same products which will be resold on Amazon, so I directly buy from them. My phone didn't charge. Don't know why. Now it's charging again. I think it's better to keep it. 1 minute, people. Now it looks good. Good place, so I can actually monitor if my phone is on charging or not. So yeah, do you think I have to buy something? Well, I already have that ball thing. I already have a back roller. I have a bed. I have a blanket. I have a pad to write some notes. I have a water bottle. I have a laptop. What else? Nothing. I would like to buy a game. Back to gaming. This is the one I'm really interested to buy, but it's currently $70. I'm expecting it to drop like 40 or 30 so that I can buy it one day. Let's just put something. Pre-order. So it is like $70 for pre-order. Obviously, once the game is fully released, I'm expecting them to drop some price, just a few dollars. But we'll have to see what happens. Are there any? Isn't Amazon having any sale right now? TVs, shoes, laptops. What are all these laptops? We have these, we have these. Are people actively using Flipkart, or I thought it's not going to be that active because Amazon is a big company. But yeah, if it's still active, then it's fine. Who owns Flipkart? It's still an Indian company, so that's good. Okay, this is where the issues start. We get the user ID, and all I need to do is write an SQL, 2-bit SQL now. I have the user object. if user, then okay, and if not, then that means the user is there. Invalid operator user untyped. What? Okay, fine. I'm expecting if it's here, then it's fine. Not going to use it. So let's write an SQL, but I don't want to. Where was the update user manually thing? And here we need where user JSON. Okay, this is one function. All right. So was I sending everything inside here? App.js API user module. Save points. So we can see we are only sending user ID and points. That's it. We are not sending anything else. We are only sending user ID. And maybe I'm patching something here. No. So how did that work? When I go to API, handle update user, we do merge non-null fields automatically. So it's going to take the user object and also the points and then merge it. Is it going to merge with payload or source? Yeah, this is the DST and this is the source. So for each source number field, there's a number of fields. Okay, number of fields in the structure. We get the first field, and then if it's kind, it goes reflect dot pointer. Pointer is the old name of the pointer kind. And then if it is not null, it's going to proceed and it's going to take the field name. It's going to set it. So whatever we have in the payload, it's going to set it. But what it's returning, where is it setting? It's setting for the user. I currently I don't think so, but we don't have a full confirmation. My H1B is still in pending. It's on the way. It's still processing. I only got acknowledgement, so it still might take 2 to 3 months, but we never know. But I'm fine with anything because US is always US is known for its uncertainty, so we cannot expect anything. I'm fine with anything. As long as I have a mic and 2 PCs. ఏం కావాలి తమ్ముడు నీకు go dump user. I think I might need to write my own function. This one wouldn't work for my use case because I'm only sending one. Okay, let's create a new one then. User. Where is the database? Here is the database, and we say function set user acknowledgement. It's going to take the user ID and acknowledgement. It's going to update user acknowledgement where this is the one. Execute query. Acknowledgements equals to this is the one. Now I need to add another one. Bro, as I'm in the final year, I prepared DSA, bro. Wonderful, awesome. That's what you're supposed to do. Error updating user user acknowledgement successfully added. Maybe it's fine. I can just resend everything, but it's so query set user acknowledgements here, but we need to get the user existing user comma error user by user ID ting ting ting. Okay, existing user acknowledgement equal append equal to this one. And what's wrong here? Probably first must be a slice is a variable of okay. So if it first I might need to check that. Then if equal equals to null, then it equals to 0, and then I cannot do this. But in product-based companies, raw hypothetical questions like how to handle them. Honestly, I'm not really that good at DSA, so that's the reason I only join certain companies which doesn't really ask that much DSA. Based on business skills, they can hire you based on your system design, based on your how fast you can architect certain things. They can hire you as well. But obviously, there is a reason why I'm not working for Google or Microsoft, because I don't have that much skills in DSA. I have never done it. I only applied for companies which are not really that uh, what you call it, pressure on DSA. In my interviews, I was asked about AWS architecture. I was asked about how would I handle multiple claim processings. How would I handle batch processing? Those were the questions I was asked, and I wasn't really asked about what is hash map. If you really think that this is going to take a lot of time for you, then maybe apply for some other companies which don't really ask for them, or just follow strings, arrays. Bro, coming to system design, I'm from EC, right? I want to prepare for. I don't know much about EC. I thought you're from computer science background, but you're still applying for computer science jobs. So it's like it doesn't really matter which degree you have. If you are coming to computer science or jobs like what we are doing, full stack AI, and then you might need it. I think they are still asking or expecting a basics of like system design, because due to AI and stuff, it's easy to build a website or an app than few years ago. I want source, bro. I don't know. I don't really watch YouTube to learn system design. I just so there is a YouTuber. I think he's kind of new, but he explains about most popular uh, companies' system designs. Let me see. System design for SAP. I don't know if he has a this guy. This guy. So he explains things in a very easier and simpler ways, so you can try. So system design for Amazon, yeah, you can just follow these and you will get an idea. Don't try to mug up what they are doing for research paper. Just try to understand what was the problem and how they fixed it. So DynamoDB research paper had a problem, and that problem was fixed with this kind of a system design. So just learn that problem solving approaches, so that you can just tell them in the interview and they would feel like you're doing something. Thanks for the like. If you want the link, just take it. This is one I would normally like watch while I was just brushing my teeth or something like that. So up to you. If it feels like this is going to be too much difficulty for you, there are very system designs for dummies. So you can try watching something like this. 1 hour 25 minutes, 11 minutes. These are just like basic stuff, like what exactly, how you're going to communicate with each other, what types of communications we actually have. Try it. I want to set it as an empty string, but for suppose in CS background in interview, what might they ask for fresher, not DSA expert, not DSA expert, DSA. Oh, except DSA, they would be asking you your projects. Have you done something? Any exposure to the AI? Have you built something with AI, or have you used any AI in your projects? What problems have you solved? Those are the three things they would expect from you. And what is the potential for you to work in a team? Trust me, there are some awesome developers who work alone, but they don't want such people. They want people who can mingle with the team, like help team, or just be a part of the team. That's the fourth thing. And then they expect not by you in the company not cause any legality issues. No one really talks about it, but they look for your anger management. They typically ask you questions to see what is your trigger point. How would you respond to certain situations? Bro, what is solid properties? I don't really know the definition, but I think it's I don't really know the definition. Solid properties, but I know about this. 1 second. Properties in Java, yeah. There are some certain things, man. I don't really remember. Yep. These are the no one really asks these kinds of questions for me. If they are asking it, then they don't really care about your knowledge. They just wanted to hire someone who is good at book knowledge. That's it. I don't interface segregation principles. I have no idea what are these. No one really uses these principles when you're actually writing the code. Yeah. So నేను అయ్యేతా ఇప్పుడు అంతా ఏం చేయలేం. బట్ నువ్వు ఇంకా స్టూడెంట్ కాబట్టి నేను అడుగుతారు. పెద్దగా అయినాక అడిగాడు ఎవడికి గుర్తుంటాయి ఇవన్నీ. ఇప్పుడు అదే చదివినా తెలుసు ప్రోగ్రామింగ్ లాంగ్వేజ్లో ఏదో ఉంటుందని, కానీ అంతే. అంతకుమించి నేను ఇప్పుడు ఇంటర్వ్యూలో అడిగితే ఇదే చెప్తా, ఏదో బీటెక్లో ఎప్పుడో చేసిన సాలిడ్ ప్రిన్సిపల్స్ ఏదో ఉంటుంది ఏదో లాంగ్వేజ్లో, అంతకుమించి నాకు గుర్తులేదని చెప్తాను. ఇట్స్ ఫైన్. ఆ ఒక్క ఆన్సర్ రాకపోతే జాబ్ పోద్దని ఏం లేదు. బట్ ఇంకంతే, నీ దరిద్రం అట్లుందనుకో ఏం చేయలేదు. ఈసీ అని చెప్పా, స్టిల్ ఫ్రూట్ చేశాడు నన్ను. డజంట్ మ్యాటర్ నువ్వు ఈసీఆ సిఎస్సి అని, నువ్వు ఇప్పుడు సిఎస్సి జాబ్కి వెళ్తున్నావు కదా, సో వాడు నేను ఆబ్వియస్గా అదే అడుగుతాడు. ఏం చేయలేము, ఇట్స్ ఓకే, బ్యాడ్ లక్ అనుకో. ఇంకా కెనాట్ యూస్ స్ట్రింగ్. It's empty, then set it as acknowledgement. 7 people, bro, అందరికి సిఎస్ స్కోర్ అడిగి దొబ్బాడు ఫ్రమ్ గాట్ సెలెక్టెడ్ బ్రో. 7 people అంటే వాళ్ళకి జాబ్స్ వచ్చినాయా? దెన్ నైస్ నైస్. యా, పాయింట్ రిచ్ సావాలా? ఓకే 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 ఓకే. ఎగ్జిస్టింగ్ యూజర్ క్వెరీ, existing user acknowledgements, no new variable on the left side. Okay tamudu, okay. db.query existing user dot acknowledgements. That's wonderful. User id, yeah, perfect. Pony os dbms oops say adutadu anukunna, but solid principles adigaడు. Yeah, no one really. 7 selected for ds around, not selected. Okay, so this is my understanding, gaming kids. You don't know everything, but there is a skill in tackling a question you don't know the answer for. That's it. I remember in my second interview, I was asked something similar kind of a definition for AWS service. I didn't know what the definition means. I was just told what I had in my brain. I smile at them and I say, I don't really know the exact definition, but I feel like this is the tool where we use to do this. That's it. And if you don't know the answer, just say, if you don't know, they ask me about a definition, I say, I'm not really that good at definition as an examples, but I'm more of a scenario handler. So if you can ask me any scenarios, I don't really know the names of the tools, but I'm really good at solving or architecting a design. Show them your strong points. They don't really know who are you, so they are going to ask some basic definitions. Once you tell them, I don't know much about definitions, but these are what I did. And trust me, in my after that interview, I wasn't really asked any other questions. They just wanted me to talk, and I told them what I made, and that's it. They moved forward. Of course, I didn't clear the next round. That's another story. I personally asked many people, if any question is asked in interview, I don't know anything, how to handle any. Simple. First, you are an actor. Don't show your weakness. Always make sure you control what the next question is going to be. Learn that skill, how you are going to do it. So you have to think before you are answering. The next question should be your strong point. That's where you feel like, okay, the interview is going in your direction. The moment you see, if you don't answer it in a proper way, then you're doomed. Interviewer is not some god. He's also a human. He doesn't know everything. So just say, I'm not really that good at these kind of definitions, but these are my strong points. That's it. You have to sell yourself. Just like how marketers tell you, you go to a shop and they say, hey, can this phone do that? But they say, no, it can't do that, but it can take 360 photos. Even though you don't really ask for that feature, they just advertise what you have. The same way, the moment remember these 3 things. When you're going for an interview, you are an actor. You are an absolute actor, top-notch actor. Okay, maybe I need to clip this out. Just get a job and then continue with your career, bro. It's there is no limit. I understand when you're in first year, you would be trying to get whatever the best you can find. But honestly thinking, just it's my opinion again. I don't want you to follow exactly what I'm doing. Based on the pay, if you they're compared to what? Compared to what? If you feel like okay, that company is it not better than Google? No, they are not better than Google. But compared to what? You're talking about scenarios where you're assuming that you have two jobs, Cognizant or Google. Then you're thinking, okay, which one to join?
Kishore Govda says, get inspiration from
Vale.
Balaya.
But basic pay, bro. Gaming is you're thinking in the wrong direction. First, you need to have offer letters. For a fresher like you, you need to give interviews with everyone. If you get an offer from Cognizant and if you get an offer from other product based company, that's when you have to decide which one to join. Do you have an offer now? Do you have a placement in a company? Or you're thinking whether not to apply to Cognizant just because it's a service based company, you don't want to enter it and you want to move something else? That's a different story. If you have such willpower that you only work in certain companies, then go ahead. It might take more time for you to prepare and get interviews. But honestly, for for your, I think your final year, you should be giving ton of interviews. మరి ఇంకెందుకు బ్రో, ఎందుకు అంత పెద్ద పెద్ద డైలాగులు కొడుతున్నావు చెప్పు? ఏదొస్తుంది తీసుకో. ఇప్పుడు డెలైట్లో నీకు 14 lakh ఎల్పిఏ వచ్చింది, ప్రోడక్ట్ కంపెనీలో నీకు 7 ఎల్పిఏ వచ్చింది, ఏది పోతావు? మరి అట్లాంటప్పుడు ఏ కంపెనీ లేదు. ఇంటర్వ్యూస్ మాత్రం ప్రతిదానికి ఇవ్వు. ప్రతి ఇంటర్వ్యూ నీకు యూజ్ అయ్యిద్ది. నీకు ఇంకోటి చెప్పనా, అరే ఇంటర్వ్యూ ఇంకా పీకింద్రా అనిపించింది అనుకో, ఆ ఇంటర్వ్యూ ఇంకా ఫర్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్ ఇవి రికార్డ్ చేయాలి నేను, ఆగు చేద్దాం. డోంట్ వర్రీ బ్రో, డోంట్ వర్రీ. చిచి దరిద్రం, టైంకి వచ్చింది. దీంట్లో లాగిన్ లేదంట. అయ్యా దవ్వస్తుంది. సర్లే ఓబిఎస్ బ్లేడ్తో చేద్దాం, ఇంకేం చేస్తాం. ఏమో ఏమో చెప్దాం అనుకున్నా, ఏం చెప్తున్నా సార్. ఓకే, ద షిఫ్ట్ ఫ్రమ్ అమెరికన్ టు తెలుగు. బ్రో HR+1 టెక్నికల్ రౌండ్లో ఏం అడుగుతారో తెలీదు. ఇఫ్ యూ గెట్ దిస్ జాబ్ లేటర్ యూ గెట్ జాబ్ ఇన్ Tier 1 కంపెనీ, విచ్ కంపెనీ విల్ చూస్ అంట. ఏం చెప్తావు బ్రో? Tier 1 అనే చెప్పా. This is how I would answer. This is how I would answer for that question. Just a scenario. After COVID, I got some experience in life that I cannot predict what's going to happen in the future. So for now, I admire the company which give me the opportunity to work for. I don't really consider the choices of me working for another company while working in X and Y company. If you guys give me an offer now, I'll be thankful for that and I'll learn my skills and be potential for it. But I cannot think about some future hypothetical situations where I would get some other company, then that's a different story. And after COVID, I got perfect examples in life that I just stopped worrying about or thinking about some situations where what happens if I get some better job at some better country or somewhere, I don't know. Ante. Try to give as much as diplomatic answers as possible. Do not answer, you're not giving a question and answer in HR. Ante, everything is acting. Interview itself is acting. They are just trying to see how can you answer the question. They know the answer. If Cognizant hires you and you get if you get a job from Google, don't you think the interviewer would also go for Google? He would also go for Google, but he's trying to see how can you tackle a situation where you cannot give the exact answer. Just be blunt. And if they ask, if you're feeling like you're being trapped, just laugh about it and sit silent. That's it. Because you have a right to just not respond to a question. Interview is nothing but they're just trying to see how you're reacting and what you're doing. Especially for first year, see, it's clearly evident they're just asking stupid questions. They're just asking stupid questions. They ask solid principles because they don't really know what to ask. But unless you can sell your skills to them, like tell them, hey, I'm good at this part. Do you mind asking questions on this? Two product companies came, bro. First did ESA round, the second did technical round. It's fine. Just write a notes of what's happening in your interviews and what exactly you missed. Maybe the next interview you will be better than it. Imagine, yeah, these are the things I wanted to say. First, while going for an interview, imagine you're going for an interview. The first thing you're supposed to do is confidence and acting. You are an actor, and try your best to have the control over the interview. I'm talking about final year interviews, like student interviews, because the interviewer wouldn't really know what to ask you because they don't know about you. So imagine that you are a salesperson and you're selling yourself. Just show them that, hey, I build these tools. This is where I'm good at. I'm not good at definitions, but instead of saying that, just the moment they ask for a definition, just say, I don't really know much about the book knowledge, but I think this is what you're referring to. And the solid principle refers to a language for that principle. But honestly, I think I'm better off with some projects. But if you're interested, I can go over my projects. Just tell them your like strengths points. Don't drop your morals. This company, the job placement hunting was there from 10 to 15 years ago. So you're not new, but you already gave a lot of interviews, so you're in much more better position than yourself from like past 4 to 5 months. So don't really take things to heart. Whatever is done is done. Just keep applying. Don't overthink about, should I apply for service based companies or product based companies. You just need to give interviews. That's your main goal. Forget about joining the company, about pay scale. Just give interviews. Every interview is an experience. If you feel like you lost the interview, okay, you know, even before the interview ends, you would know that they are not going to hire you. Try to do some experiments. Just ask some random question. Just ask about if you have any plan in your mind, like how would I answer this question. Just do some time pass with them, and maybe you will learn a new skill from them. Just use interviews for your own good. That's the one advice I would give. Don't feel afraid of interviews. Assume that as if you're not getting the job. Just go, relax, sit, talk to someone, you stranger. That's it. If they intimidate you by asking like tough questions, just have a smile, because not everyone can answer the everything. Even the interviewed wouldn't know a lot of things in life. So just say, okay, you don't know this, but you know that one. Just like the example I gave, if you go to a mobile shop and you ask for, I need a gaming phone, they would show a different phone and say, this is not a gaming phone, but it has 3 cameras or 4 cameras. Even though that's not doesn't have any relation to the main question. Just sell your skills. If you don't have any skills, then at least build some, but then sell it. Yeah, when you know that it's going out, try to have some fun with the interviewer, because sometimes those things turn the interviewer. They might think that you know how to handle different cases. ట్రై చేస్తా ఇంటర్వ్యూని నా సైడ్ తిప్పుకుంటా నెక్స్ట్ ఇంటర్వ్యూలో. సో దే అడిగినప్పుడు అంతే. ద మూమెంట్ యూ సీ ద ఇంటర్వ్యూ ఇస్ గోయింగ్ అవుట్ ఆఫ్ యువర్ హ్యాండ్, just continue with the flow. Imagine that it's a fresh interview, and then again try to sell your skills. That's the only thing you're supposed to do. Again, this is only for like freshers, not overly experienced or system design people or DSA experts. This is for someone who is in the final years trying to give interviews. Don't try to be expert at everything. Just be good at acting. Show confidence. Show that you can work in a team. Show that you're not problematic for a company. Show that you can handle situations which are completely new. You haven't handled those situations. Obviously, you're a fresher. You didn't know how to work with a big corporations in an MNC company. Just show that, okay, you can be flexible, you can be agile, you can switch programs, you can switch tools. That's it. That's the only thing they would be expecting it. Also, in current standards, just try to show that you are good with using AI. You used AI, you did something. If you have any skill with AI, anything, prompt engineering, you build certain tools with AI, just showcase them, because using AI is also a skill. Yeah, I think that's it. Don't worry about interviews. Just have a positive attitude and it should be good. అమ్మయ్య ఓ వీడియో చేశా. ఇంకేంటి అబ్బాయిలు. బ్రో ఒక తెలుగు ఛానల్ పెట్టాను బ్రో. సో డైలీ వ్లాగ్స్ చేద్దామని చూపిస్తా. జస్ట్ ఈ ఛానల్ బేసిక్గా ఇంగ్లీష్ అయిపోయింది కదా. సర్చ్ చేస్తే రాస్తుందో లేదో తెలీదు, ఏమనుకోకండి. సేమ్ ఇలా వస్తాయండి అంతే. దిస్ ఈజ్ ద వన్. ఓ నా ఛానల్ నేనే సబ్స్క్రైబ్ చేయలేదా? చేసుకోండి, ట్రై చేయండి ప్లీజ్. తెలుగు వాళ్ళు మాత్రం. క్లిప్స్ తీసుకున్నావా బ్రో నువ్వు? నాకు పొటెన్షియల్ ఇవ్వని. అరే ఏదో చేయాలి కదా. 3 days నుంచి ఏం చేయలేదు కంటెంట్. మండే, ట్యూస్డే, వెడ్నెస్డే ఏదో. ఇట్స్ ఓకేలే, వేరే వాళ్ళు కూడా ఇన్స్పైర్ అవుతారు. ఎందుకంత వర్రీ అవుతున్నా? ఇట్స్ ఓకే, రిలాక్స్. నాకు తెలిసి తమ్నైల్ జనరేషన్ చేయలేదనుకుంటా. ఒక్క నిమిషం. ఓ ఇట్స్ ఆల్రెడీ 12 మ్యాన్. ఏంటి బ్రోస్ మీరు చాలా లేట్ వస్తున్నారు. నేను నేనే దొరికానా? సో ఓకే, రిలాక్స్. iPhone 17 Pixel 8 ఇంకో సంవత్సరం వార్త. మనకి ఐఫోన్ మీద జీరో ఇంట్రెస్ట్ బ్రో. ఐ హ్యావ్ జీరో ఇంట్రెస్ట్ ఇన్ ఐఫోన్. నాకు దేనికి పనికిరాదు నా దృష్టిలో. నాకు ఎటువంటి అవసరం కూడా లేదు. నేను ఏదో మార్చాను అబ్బాయిలు దీంట్లో, మరి ఇది ఎందుకు చూపిస్తలేదో కానీ. ఓకే, చూపెట్టకపోతే ఏమన్నా మంచిదే. ఓలా మాన్ ఉందా? లేదు. ఓలా మాన్ అయిందా? లేదు. ఓకే, అది ఎప్పుడు ఆన్ అవుతుందో దానికి తెలీదు. పైథాన్ main.py. Bro, Pixel battery how? Worse. Terrible. Hey, don't go for Pixel if you are into performance, or if you are into traditional Android nerdy things. Only go for Pixel if you want a premium software experience like AI stuff. Those are really great. And if you are too much into Google ecosystem, just go for it. Other than that, there is absolutely no reason to get a Pixel. It's not the most performant phone. It's not most battery optimized. Cameras are great, I understand. Yeah, that's also one good reason. Like, cameras are really great, but the software is good if you're really into AI, Google Gemini, and if you're into photo editing, group photos, video quality is great. Those are the only things you can go for a Pixel. But again, I don't think the price is not really that much worth it. By having this phone, I got another gaming phone that proves it. Yeah, that's enough bro, until you get to a stage where even if you buy a 50,000 phone, nothing affects in your life, then that's a good investment. Not investment, a good expenditure. Other than that, I don't think it's really worth it to buy something like that. It's up to you. I remember changing it to something. YouTube. Strange. Very strange. Okay, people, I think is there anything else you guys want to discuss? You told mommy, mommy told this year to take iPhone 16 48 ki came sale ki enduku amma boka moto phone నాకు more than enough అన్న. ఏం చెప్పని చెప్పి ఇంతకన్నా ఏం చెప్పను అంతే. ఏం చేసే ఉంది ఇప్పుడు? అన్లెస్ నీకు నిజంగా అవసరం ఉంటే తప్పితే అవసరమే లేదు. ఇట్స్ అ లయబిలిటీ. అరే ఫోన్కి అమ్మ 80,000 లక్ష పెట్టుడు ఎందుకురా, బైక్ వస్తుంది, బైక్ ఒక 10 ఏళ్ళని ఉంటుంది. మరీ ఎక్కువ తెలుగు అయిపోతుందేమో, ఏఐకి అర్థం కాదు. ఛానల్ కాస్త చూడండి అమ్మ, రేపటి నుంచి డైలీ వ్లాగ్లా చేద్దాం అనుకుంటున్నా. సో గోప్రో ఉంది కదా మనది, సో బేసిక్గా ఛాలెంజ్ తీసుకున్నాను అనమాట నేను. ఈ గోప్రోని ఎట్లా చేసి వాడాలి, షో మై ఫేస్. ఇది కొన్నా ఏమీ చేయలేరు దీంతో, అందుకని దీన్ని వాడాలి. ఎవరు చూసినా చూడకుండా, ఏ తోకలో గేమింగ్ కిట్స్ చూసినా చూడకుండా డైలీ ఏం పీకుతున్నానో వీడియో తీయాలి. నా దగ్గర డీజే యాక్షన్ 2 ఉంది, ఏం చేశా చెప్, ఏం చేశా? చీని అమ్మాయి ఒకటి దొబ్బింది. అరే ఓలామా ఆనవరా, ఏం చేస్తున్నావు? ఇదొకటి ఏంటంటే మెసేజ్ నాట్ ఫౌండ్ అయ్యలే, మళ్ళీ అవుద్దులే. వీడియో ప్రాసెసర్ కంప్యూటర్ పక్కన పడుతుంది సేమ్, ఇది కూడా అది పక్కకు పెట్టినాడు, ఏం చేయలేదు. అంతే ఉంటాయి మన పనులు, ఏదో ఆశ అంతే, ఏదో పీకేస్తున్నాం అనే ఆశ తప్పితే ఏం లేదు. అదే వెయిటింగ్ చెప్పాను నేను, కొండ బ్రో వస్తాడు అప్పుడు తెప్పించుకుంటాను. అదేంటి నీ దగ్గర ఆల్రెడీ ఉందన్నావుగా యాక్షన్ కెమెరా, మన దగ్గర కూడా ఉంది, ఏం చేస్తున్నావు? ఏం చేయట్లేదు, అంతే హైపు. ఓ హైపు, హైప్ అంటే గుర్తొస్తుంది. ఓజీ ఓజీ చూసారా, $30 అంట టికెట్. ఐఫోన్ తెప్పించుకుంటావా బాలా, ఐఫోన్ తెప్పించుకుంటావా, మంచిదే. కానీ ఒక్కరోజు కూడా సరిగ్గా వాడలేదురా దీన్ని. కానీ గోప్రో రిలీజ్ అవ్వగానే ఏదో కంటెంట్ తీసేస్తా పొడి చేస్తా అనుకొని దుమ్ము దులుపుతా అనుకున్నా, కానీ ఏమీ చేయలేదు. అందుకనే ఆ ఛానల్ ఒకటి కొత్త తయారు చేసి దాంట్లో జస్ట్ తెలుగు గురించే రెగ్యులర్గా ఇప్పుడు ఎట్లయితే ఓపెన్గా మాట్లాడుతున్నానో అట్లాంటివే మాట్లాడి వీడియోలు చేద్దామని చిన్న ఆశ. అందుకే వచ్చే ముందు చెప్పు అంటే, నేను ఎప్పుడెప్పుడు నన్ను నూకేస్తాడు, ఎప్పుడెప్పుడు నువ్వు నన్ను తెప్పించుకుందామనే తప్పితే. ఈ గోప్రో 11 మినీ, గోప్రో 11 మినీ అంటే 11లో పెద్దది ఉంటుంది కదా నార్మల్లీ, అది కొంచెం ఎక్కువ బడ్జెట్ అయిపోయింది. నాకు తెలుసు, నా మీద నాకు నమ్మకం ఉంది, అరే నేను ఎక్కువ ఎట్లాగో వాడను, కానీ ఆ స్పెసిఫికేషన్స్ ఆ యూస్ కేస్ చూస్తుంటే ఇది సరిపోద్దనే నమ్మకం వచ్చింది నాకు. అందుకనే ఇది యూజ్ చేస్తాను. ఇది దిక్కుమాలింది ఒకటి పని చేస్తా అవ్వదు, దీన్ని ఏం చెప్పాలో అర్థం కాదు. అరే ఇదేం చిన్నగా ఆడుకుందా నన్ను. ఫస్ట్ గోప్రో వేడెక్కి చచ్చిపోయింది, దాన్ని రిటర్న్ ఇచ్చి తీసుకున్నా. ఇంకో గోప్రో నీళ్ళలో ముంచినో లేదో అది గోవిందా, మళ్ళీ దాన్ని రిటర్న్ ఇచ్చి మళ్ళీ ఇది తీసుకున్నా. ఇది ఒకటి బాగానే పనిచేస్తుంది. H1 వీసా చూసాక థాట్స్ బ్రో, వచ్చేటప్పుడు లైవ్ పెడితే అడగాలని, వచ్చేసేటప్పుడు లైవ్ పెడితే అడగాలని. ఓకే, ఇట్స్ క్లియర్లీ ఎవిడెంట్ నువ్వు యుఎస్లో దిక్కులేదు భయ్యా, ఏం ఏం చేస్తావు చెప్పు. నేను రావద్దు అన్ను, అన్లెస్ నీకు లేదు నేను రిస్కులు తీసుకుంటా, నేను ఎంత ఉన్నా అనుకుంటే ఇట్స్ ఓకే, బట్ ఐ డోంట్ థింక్ ఇట్స్ వర్త్ ఇట్, బట్ ఇట్స్ అప్ టు యూ. ఈ గోప్రో దానికి స్క్రీన్ లేదు బ్రో, ఇది జస్ట్ లైక్ మినీ, మెయిన్ అందుకనే తీసుకున్నా. బ్యాటరీ రిమూవింగ్ అది ఒక డిసడ్వాంటేజ్ ఉంటుంది, బ్యాటరీ తీయరాదు, బట్ ఇట్ వర్క్స్ ఎగ్జాక్ట్లీ ద సేమ్. అఫ్ కోర్స్ కొన్ని ఫీచర్స్ మనకి ఎట్లయితే అంత అవసరం లేవో అవి అంత చూడలేదు. సో యాక్చువల్గా కెమెరా అంతా బాగానే ఉంటుంది, నాకేం ప్రాబ్లం రాలేదు దీంతో, కానీ జస్ట్ మనం ఏం చేయట్లేదు దీంతో. అందుకని రేపటి నుంచి పక్కా జై మహేష్మతి, రోజు ఏమన్నా చేయని, బ్రష్ చేస్తున్నా పర్లేదు ఇదైతే తీస్తా. ఇది ఏదో తెగ ఎర్రర్ వస్తుంది, దీని సంగతి చూద్దాం. నేను ఒక ఛానల్ పెట్టినా కదా లింక్, దాంట్లో వస్తాయేమో, ఇంట్రెస్ట్ ఉంటే చూడలేకపోతే లేదు, నో వర్స్. దీంట్లో అయితే ఉంటావు నువ్వు, వేడికి పోవు. అచ్చా, ఇంకా ఈ మైక్ కొనడానికే డీల్ల కోసం ఎదురు చూసినా నేను. $78 ఉన్నది, లక్కీగా $49 పడితే అప్పుడు కూడా ఆలోచించి నా ముఖానికి అవసరమా $40, నేను అసలు చేస్తున్నా కంటెంట్ అనుకున్నా. కానీ ఒకసారి మైక్ వాడినాక అరే ఇప్పుడు నా వీడియోసే నాకు చూడబుద్ది అయింది. నార్మల్గా ముందు వీడియోలు చేస్తున్నప్పుడు వైర్లెస్ మైక్ ఉండే కదా, దాంతో నాకు అంత నచ్చేది కాదు. అరే బాగుంది మైక్, వర్తే అనిపించింది, తీసుకున్నా. నేను ఎట్లాగో పెద్దగో ఎదిగేది లేదు పెట్టేది లేదు, కానీ బట్ మనకు సాటిస్ఫాక్షన్, ఓకే బాగానే చేస్తున్నాం. ఇప్పుడు ఇదే కెమెరా ఇప్పుడు నా దగ్గర ఉన్న హార్డ్వేర్తోనే నేను ఇంకా క్వాలిటీ పెంచాలని చూస్తే తప్పితే కొత్తది ఏం పెట్టాను. కానీ మైక్రోఫోన్ ఎప్పటి నుంచో ప్లాన్ ఉంది నాకు. ఆ వైర్లెస్ మైక్రోఫోన్ కూడా నేను వ్లాగింగ్ చేద్దామని అనుకున్నా, అవ్వలేదు. ఎందుకో బయట కెమెరా పట్టుకోవాలంటే సిగ్గు ఎక్కువ. అదేదో ఇక్కడ ఏమనిపించదు, క్వాలిటీ చాలా ఇంక్రీజ్ ఉంటుంది. యప్. బేసిక్గా చాలా బిస్కెట్ చేసిన నేను కెమెరాకి ఇంకా చాలా ఎక్కువ పొటెన్షియల్ ఉంది. కుకింగ్ అది వేరు, కుకింగ్ నేను చాలా ముందు కూడా చేసిన, అది వేరు. చాలా మంచి వ్యూవర్షిప్ ఉన్నప్పుడు అరే ఏంట్రా ఇంత ఫెయిల్ అవుతుంది, ఓలామా ఆన్ అవ్వట్లేదు అసలు. ఇప్పుడు ఓలామా రావాలి, వచ్చిందిగా, ఇంకేం కావాలంట. ఓలామా సర్వ్. ఓ ఆల్రెడీ ఒకటి దిక్కుమాలింది రన్ ఉందా. ఓలామా రన్ గేమా 3 4B. ఇప్పుడు ఆన్ అవ్వకపోతే ఉరికిచ్చి కొడతాం. హాయ్, బాగానే పని చేస్తుందిగా, ఇంకేం కావాలి. బాయ్ ఎగ్జిట్ బాయ్. ఓకే సిఎల్ఎస్ ఓలామా. ఓరే ఆల్రెడీ ఒకటి ఉందా. ఓకే ఇది ఒకటి ఉందనుకుంటా ఆల్రెడీ. ఓకే లెట్స్ సీ. What's the problem, dude? What is your problem? Yeah, tell me. Tell me, I say. Analyzing audio. Hey, now I think now it works fine. Okay, the content. Okay, now it works fine. Now it works fine. ఎందుకు ఇప్పటిదాకా పని చేయలేదో నాకు తెలియదు. ఇట్స్ ఓకే. Okay, people. Anything else? Any last words? Thanks for 8 likes. గేమింగ్ కిట్స్ లైక్ చేయకపోతే చాలా హర్ట్ అవుతాను గురు నేను. బ్రో నవరాత్రి కదా, వెళ్ళి బాత్ చేయాలి. ఓకేనా బ్రో, నేను వెళ్తా, నువ్వు కూడా లేట్ అవుతుంది, సో పడుకో బ్రో. జాబ్కి ఫుల్ ట్రై చేస్తా, ఏదో ఒకటి కొడతా. అదే కాన్ఫిడెన్స్తో నుండు, వస్తుంది. నిరాశ పడకు, ఒకడికి వస్తుంది ఒకడికి రాదురా. లైఫ్లో చెప్తున్నా, ఎదుగుతున్నా కొద్దీ నీకు రియాలిటీ వస్తుంది. అరే నువ్వు ఎంత చేసినా కొందరికి వచ్చేటి కొందరికి వస్తాయి, కొందరికి పోయేటి కొన్నికి పోతే, అదే విధి. నీ కర్తవ్యం నువ్వు చెయ్యి, నువ్వు చేయాల్సింది నువ్వు చెయ్యి, అంతే. బ్రో కరెక్టే చెప్పా బ్రో ఆన్సరు, అయినా వాడు తీసుకోలేదు అన్న అనవసరం. నువ్వు చేయాల్సింది నువ్వు చెయ్యి. రాకపోతే నువ్వు ఉన్నావు కదా. నా దగ్గర టాక్టికల్ అంటే ఏముండే, నట సమ్రాట్ అంటే. ఇంటర్వ్యూలో నీకంటే మించిన తోబోడు లేడు. మైక్రోసాఫ్ట్ కనిపెట్టింది ఒకటి అంటే గూగుల్. అవును గూగులే. అప్పుడు లేదు మైక్రోసాఫ్ట్ వేరే కంపెనీ. ఓ యా ఐ ఫర్గాట్. ఇంతే. వాట్ ఆర్ యువర్ వీక్నెస్? వై డూ యూ హేట్ వర్కింగ్ ఇన్ ఎ టీమ్? నో, ఐ యాక్చువల్లీ లవ్ వర్కింగ్ ఇన్ ఎ టీమ్. Can you handle things on your own? Of course, every task basically has 80% of your own hard work, even though there is a team support, but ultimately your work needs to be done by yourself. అన్నిటికీ ఎస్ చెప్పాలి గురు, ఏది నో చెప్పకూడదు, అన్నిటికీ ఎస్ చెప్పాలి. కెన్ యూ హ్యాండిల్ వర్క్ ప్రెషర్స్ ఇఫ్ దెర్ ఆర్ ఎనీ ప్రొడక్షన్ ఇష్యూస్? ఐ హ్యావ్ బీన్ హ్యాండిలింగ్ ప్రొడక్షన్ ఇష్యూస్ in my entire 4 years of career. I have been handling production issues. Can you name a few? Without disclosing the weakness of my previous companies, I would just describe that we had a legacy system and that had a lot of troubles. So every time we do a replication, there would be a production issue. Ante. ఓకే బ్రో, సర్లే బాయ్. వెళ్ళి తలస్నానం చెయ్యి. ఇంత మంచి జ్ఞానం ఇస్తుంటే ఏనే రకం ఏం చెప్పని చెప్పి నేను ఏం చేయలేను. ఓకే మా ఏదో జోక్ గన్నలే. ఓకే ఐ గో. నేను కూడా పడుకుంటాను అబౌవ్ 12-16. కొంచెం లైట్ పెంచాలి, లైట్ పెంచితేనేమో ముఖం కళ్ళు ఏ బాబోయ్. ఏ గైస్ బజ్జుందాం ఇంకా. అంత బడ్జెట్ లేదు గురు. అనవసరం రింగ్ లైట్. అది ఉందిలే, కవర్ కట్టిన లైట్కి బాగానే పనిచేస్తుంది, కానీ అది ఎక్కువ బ్రైట్నెస్ పెడితే నాకు మరీ బాగానే కనిపిస్తుంది కదా మీకైతే. క్వాలిటీ అయితే ఉంది బ్రో. నేనైతే మంచి క్వాలిటీ పంపుతున్నా యూట్యూబ్ వాడికి. ఆ దరిద్రుడు ఏం చేస్తాడో నాకు తెలియదు, బట్ ఇప్పుడైతే బాగానే ఉంది. ఇంత పచ్చిగా తెలుగు మాట్లాడేస్తున్నాడండి. డిఫ్యూజరా? చూస్తావా నా సెటప్? ఒక బల్బు, లైక్ నార్మల్ బల్బు, ఎల్బిడి బల్బు, దాని మీద ఇంత కవర్ వేసా, ఓ ప్లాస్టిక్ కవర్, అట్లా నడుస్తుంది అది. కొన్నేళ్ల నుంచి వాడుతున్నది, ఎటువంటి ఇబ్బంది రాలేదు నాకు. అది నా సెటప్. నేను ఫోటో యాక్చువల్ డిస్కార్డ్లో ఉందనుకుంటా ఆ ఫోటో. డివెన్షి రిజాల్వ్ ఇంకా ఉందా నా దాంట్లో? కొండా బ్రో హ్యాండ్సమ్, థ్యాంక్ యూ. ఏ థ్యాంక్స్. సెటప్ నిజంగా అంత పెద్ద సెటప్ ఏం లేదు మా. ఎవరిది? ఏ కౌన్ హై? మనోడు అకౌంట్ అమ్మేసినట్టున్నాడు. మనోడు క్రింజ్, అది తెలుసు. అదే అలా రియాక్షన్స్ వస్తాయని పెట్టిన. యాక్చువల్గా అవర్ సెటప్లో ఒక బల్బ్ ఉంటుంది, అవి చూపిస్తా. ఇది నా సెటప్. కవర్కి ఇట్లా, ఇది కొంచెం కవర్ మార్చేసింది, అది వేరే కవర్. కానీ ఎగ్జాక్ట్లీ అదే నా సెటప్. కానీ లైట్ ఒకప్పుడు కింద ఉండేది, ఇప్పుడు పైన కరెక్ట్ మానిటర్కి లేలాడి తీసిన, కొంచెం అప్పు నుంచి లైట్ వస్తుంది కాబట్టి. మనదంతా జుగాడు సెటప్లు ఉంటాయి.
Gaming Kids says, show screen.
షో స్క్రీన్ కాదు, ఎక్స్క్లమేషన్ స్క్రీన్ అని ఒకటి కనిపిస్తుంది. మళ్ళీ బ్రో ప్రొడక్ట్ కంపెనీస్లో జాయిన్ అవ్వాలా లేకపోతే గూగుల్లోకి అప్లై ఇది నువ్వు ఎక్స్క్లమేషన్ స్క్రీన్ అని కొట్టు, నేనైతే మార్చాను, నీ ఇష్టం. నువ్వు మారిస్తే కానీ నేను మార్చు. ఐ థింక్ నేను అవి డిజబుల్ చేసా, సారీ మో. నేను నిన్న కుకింగ్ వీడియోలు చేసిన కదా, అప్పుడు నాదే పొరపాటు. ఆ యాక్షన్స్ ఫేస్ ఎనేబుల్ చేయాలి. ఎనేబుల్డ్ స్క్రీన్ ఎనేబుల్డ్ ఏమనుకోకపోతే ఇంకొకసారి చేయవా ప్లీజ్. ఇక బంద్ చేసాను బై మిస్టేక్, ఇంకొకసారి చేయి, ఇప్పుడు పని చేస్తుంది. నా బుర్ర కూడా చూడు వెంటనే గుర్తు చేస్తుంది, అరే నువ్వు ఇది బంద్ చేసావురా అని. కానీ స్ట్రీమ్ ముందు గుర్తు చేయదు, అదే నా బాధ. స్ట్రీమ్ స్టార్ట్ చేసి ఎవడన్నా స్పీక్ కమెంట్ రన్ చేస్తే కానీ నిజంగా నేను ఏం చేయలేదు. కుకింగ్ లాస్ట్ సండే ఏం స్ట్రీమ్ చేసిన నేను, వంట చేసిన. అప్పుడు ఎవరైనా ఫేసు స్క్రీను అన్నారు అనుకో, కిచెన్లో ఉన్న వీడియో వచ్చి గీడ కనబడుతుంది. అందుకనే అవి రెండు బంద్ చేసిన. ఇప్పుడు నువ్వు అట్లా అనగానే నాకు గుర్తొచ్చింది, అరే నేను అది బంద్ చేసినాను. కానీ స్ట్రీమ్ ముందు గుర్తురాదు, అంతే. మనుషులం అట్టుంటాం. ఇది నా సెటప్. దీని వెనక బల్బ్ ఉంటుంది, కవర్ మార్చేసిన, దీని మీద కవర్ వేస్తా. ఇంత ఫ్రీ ప్రిడేటర్ మానిటర్. అది యాక్చువల్ ల్యాప్టాప్ మా, అది మానిటరా ల్యాప్టాప్ అది తెలియదు. కానీ ఇండియాలో అది ప్రిడేటర్ మానిటర్, ఇక్కడ నాది ప్రిడేటర్ కాదు, ఇక్కడ జీటెక్. ఇండియాలో 1440p 165, ఇక్కడ జీటెక్ 1080p 165 ఐపీఎస్ఏ. ఏదన్నా ఐపీఎస్ఏ ఉంటా, బట్ తక్కువలోకి వచ్చింది తీసుకో. ఓకే గైస్ 100 కామెంట్స్, హ్యాపీ ఫర్ 8 likes. మంచి అనిపించింది స్ట్రీమ్. అదే అదే కంపెనీ చాలా ఉంటాయి. ఒక్కసారి బడ్జెట్ తగ్గించి చూడు, జీటెక్లు ఎంటెక్లు అన్నీ ఉంటాయి. సేల్ అంటే కొండ బ్రో పెట్టను మో నేను. నాకేం వస్తుంది? అఫ్కోర్స్ దీనికంటే తోపు మానిటర్లు ఉంటాయి, కానీ నాకేం అవసరం? ఒక మానిటర్, హై రిఫ్రెష్ రేట్, ఐపీఎస్ చాలు. నేను ఆడే గేమ్లకి, నేను రాసే కోడ్కి మస్తు. మా ఫ్రెండ్ వాళ్ళు 250 300 పెట్టి గదే చేస్తారు. సర్లే, ఎవరు ఇంట్రెస్ట్ ఆడది కానీ. ఓకే మా, మళ్ళీ బతుకుంటే రేపు కలుద్దాం. అంతవరకు సెలవు, బాయ్ బాయ్. అదే కదా, నాకు ఎందుకు చెప్పు, నాకేం ప్రాబ్లం లేదు. అరే $90 వచ్చిందిరా మానిటర్ నాకు. నువ్వు బతికే $90 వచ్చింది. 150 నుంచి మంచి మానిటర్ స్టార్ట్. నాకు $90కి 1080p ఇట్స్ ఓకే. 165 Hz ఐపీఎస్ టిల్టు, ఇంకేం కావాలి? చాలు, మస్తు. ఇంకేం అవసరం? ఐఫోన్ తీసుకొని ఏం చేసుకుంటా? ఐఫోన్ ఉందాకనే కదా మీ మమ్మీ ఐఫోన్ కొనుక్కోవడే, నేను చేయను అన్నా. పోయి ఇంటర్వ్యూలలో ఎలా నటించాలో నేర్చుకో, మిగతా అవే నేర్చుకుంటారు. ఇదేదో తేడా కొడుతుంది సీనా. ఇది ఓకేలే, ఇది వీడియో అప్లోడ్ అయిపోద్ది. जाओ इंटरव्यू में कमल हासन कैसे बनना है सोचो. ఓకే మా ఉంటా బాయ్ పడుకోవాలి ఇంకా